On the news tonight, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu advises African leaders to form a common front and create commodity platform to enhance intra-Africa trade. Plus, members of the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union advocates for attractive incentives to address challenges. Good evening and welcome to NTA Kefi News. I am Christy Ayagwa Adaji, your anchor. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called for deliberate efforts by African leaders to form a common front and create commodity platform to enhance intra-Africa trade among nations of the continent. President Tinubu spoke on the presidential panel of the ongoing Africa CEO Forum in Kigali under the theme, "The Sovereign Test: Can Africa Turn Continental Alliances into Assets?" State House correspondent Musbao Wahab reports that the president also had the stage to highlight the reforms of his administration so far.
When the African organized private community decided to gauge the commitment of African leaders towards continental aspirations, president of the largest economy on the continent was called to the stage. And sharing the stage with a president of another oil-producing country, President Oligui Nguema of Gabon, President Tinubu displayed his knowledge of the issues on the continent with suggestions for solution to the hindrances on the pathway to growth and development. With the private sector in Africa expressing readiness to scale up for greater prosperity, President Tinubu believes government on the continent must deliberately support them to make meaningful contribution to the overall regional growth. He assured that his administration has demonstrated this with support to investors with a ready example of a Dangote refinery.
A risk taker like a Dangote refinery must be encouraged by the government and power. What I did, support him, gave him free trade zone license, support him in the effort to source the crude that is necessary. And today he is the exporter, net exporter of both the PMS, aviation fuel, and other commodities.
He suggests a commodity platform which he believes will ensure trade and economic growth in the region while also emphasizing on value addition to the resources on the continent.
Now, no one can take metal out of Nigeria without adding value. No one. Gone are the days where you can excavate the dust, all the minerals, and go. No. Look around the entire continent. 54 countries. There's none of us without a particular commodity available in the country or the other. Why not start an exchange commodity platform where we can trade with one another?
President Tinubu also highlighted various transformative reforms of his administration, which he said are yielding results in the agriculture, telecommunications, infrastructure development, among other sectors.
Removing all the bottlenecks, giving you necessary incentives for direct foreign investment into the country. This year alone, I can beat my chest that Nigeria is attracting close to $20 billion foreign direct investment. It's because unwind the bottlenecks, be efficient, be transparent, be open.
President Tinubu and his co-panelists say African leaders must rise and support the expressions with actions to grow Africa and ensure more respect for the continent on the global stage. From Kigali, Musbao Wahab. NTA News.
With noticeable continuous decline in candidate applications for teacher education and agricultural science courses, also regarded as the least subscribed programs, members of the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union say addressing the challenge goes beyond the new JAMB policy and required attractive incentives for the profession. President of the union, Dr. Ahmed Lawan Baza, says this while presenting a communique issued at the end of the National Executive Council meeting of the union in Abuja. Olayinka Ojo reports that the NEC meeting also urges federal government to facilitate speedy conclusion of ongoing processes that align with the administration's poverty alleviation drive.
The dual mandate policy and structure assented by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on June 12, 2023, has the potential to address the nation's teacher deficit while maintaining the Nigerian Certificate in Education (NCE) as the minimum teaching qualification. This is according to members of the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union. To further ensure continuity in teacher education and boost enrollment, the federal government, at the recently concluded 2026 JAMB policy meeting with stakeholders, announced the exemption of candidates seeking admission into NCE, non-technical, agricultural, and agriculture-related programs from writing the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME).
Candidates seeking admission into the NCE program who possess a minimum of 4 credits will no longer be required to sit for the UTME.
For some stakeholders, the pronouncement is expected to increase enrollment into Nigeria's colleges of education, which recently accounts for 1% of candidates applying for admission into NCE programs, according to the recent statistics released by the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB.
I think it's necessary, of course, to give a support so that to encourage more people. But of course, many people will be willing to study the course.
There are some people that have written like 2 or 3 JAMB before getting the admission. By this news we have heard, we believe that it will be easy for other students that are planning to get admission, go to school.
While calling for incentive for students pursuing NCE programs, President of the Union, Dr. Ahmed Baza, noted that the Union was not consulted before the pronouncement.
The Union got the information. We will engage tomorrow. We are having an emergency National Executive Council meeting, National Officers Council meeting, and the former President to make a public statement on the position of the Union.
With the dual mandate given to colleges of education, they believe enrollment drive into colleges of education across the country would increase. But they, however, call for support from Nigerians for teacher education. While lauding present administration's stride in the sector, the union expressed concern over prevailing socio-economic realities in the country. Olayinka Ojo, NTA News.
Moving on, Nasarawa State College of Health Sciences and Technology (KEFI) has inducted 84 students of pharmacy technician into the Pharmacy Council of Nigeria with a call on them to uphold the tenets of the profession for better healthcare service delivery. Blessing Donfulani has the details.
I solemnly declare that as a certified pharmacy technician, I will abide faithfully to this code of conduct.
That oath taken officially confirmed the inductees to be certified members of Pharmacy Council of Nigeria after writing and passing the examination of the professional body. Provost, Nasarawa State College of Health Sciences and Technology (KEFI), Dr. Suleiman Abdullahi Muhammad charged them on professionalism and integrity.
And I want to urge the student that this is just the beginning. They should try and move further.
Nasarawa State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Gaza Gwamna, as well as the Registrar, Pharmacy Council of Nigeria, Ibrahim Babashiru Ahmed, advised them to uphold the tenets of the profession, which is sensitive as it deals directly with human lives.
We are not anticipating pharmacy technicians that have been properly trained, properly examined, and then subsequently licensed to misbehave.
And we have the hospital that needed these technicians. And we have the general populace as our patient, that this technician will go down to our various facilities and offer quality services.
Out of the 84 inductees of SET 2025, Abraham Victor emerged as the overall best student.
To my colleagues, I believe this is not the end. We will strive for more and more growth, and at the end, I will see you all at the top.
I thank God for a journey from year 1 to this day. It wasn't easy, but it's all for the glory of God.
I'll take care of my patients, take care of people, and be good, and make sure I give them a good treatment.
As they continue to bask in the euphoria of the moment, it is hoped they provide quality healthcare service delivery to the public. Blessing Fulani, NTA News.
As politicking for 2027 general elections heightens, senatorial aspirants for Nasarawa West Zone, Dr. Faisal Shoaib, has met with stakeholders in Nasarawa and Toto local government areas, soliciting for their votes and support ahead of the All Progressives Congress primary elections. Blessing Fulani again has the details.
The Consultative Stakeholders Forum, organized by Nasarawa West Zone senatorial aspirant under the auspices of the All Progressives Congress APC, Dr. Faisal Shoaibu, is intended to woo stakeholders in Nasarawa and Toto to drum support and massive votes for him ahead of the party primaries. The aspirant, who called on his supporters to intensify grassroots mobilization, also urged those without voter cards to take advantage of the third phase of continuous registration by INEC in order to exercise their franchise.
And we're really excited about the kind of reception that we've received in Nasarawa LG and then in my hometown in Toto local government area. And the message is all the same, that we are supporting the vision of His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule. He has left a strong legacy, and that Senator Wadada will come and really improve on what he has already established. So we're excited about what the general election will portend for the APC. We believe that the APC will put up a very strong showing. We're really happy about what we've seen in Nasarawa State, how members, the populace in general, are coming out to do voters registration. We can see and we've tracked how many people are being registered on a daily basis, and we're really happy. So
the stakeholders pledged their total support for him and Governor Abdullahi Sule's preferred successor, Senator Ahmed Aliyu Wadada.
They are sure of Toto to him. 100% of vote, all is going to him directly.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, we cannot but give our gratitude to God Almighty for the support and welcome we received, and it shows that Dr. Faisal Shoaib is accepted in his community. Even though we are in Nasarawa, you must have seen the rousing support we received, and that is the trend wherever we go.
It's not what you want sometimes that you get. Sometimes if you look for something and didn't get it, if you check it properly, you discover that that is the will of God. And the will of God to humanity is always the best.
Fantastic. You saw it yourself. The people are quite enthusiastic, and they have welcomed him with an open hand.
Dr. Faisal Shoaibu assured his people of quality representation if elected. Blessing Fulani, NTA News.
A movement stay calm until A.A. Sule decide. Now Wadada A.A. Sule decided has visited Chairman Karo local government area to endorse the governor's preferred candidate, Senator Ahmed Aliyu Wadada, which, according to them, is most credible. Blessing Damfulani takes it from here.
The political movement, formerly known as Stay Calm Until A.A. Sule Decide, has now been changed to Wadada A.A. Sule Decided, after official pronouncement by Governor Abdullahi Sule of his preference for Senator Ahmed Aliu Wadada as All Progressives Congress APC gubernatorial candidate, a decision the group described as a welcome development. Leading the 13-man committee, comprising of representatives from the 13 local government areas of Nasarawa State, Daniel Afiku Isa, coordinator of the movement, intimated the chairman, Karu local government area, Barrister Abubakar Aliu Madaki, that the group is pleased with the choice of Wadada and will work tirelessly in collaboration with Algon to ensure Wadada secures the #1 seat in the state.
We will take this project to the nooks and crannies of our communities. We give them this awareness of this project, and to the glory of God, we shall come out victorious.
Look and cranny of the state, there you go, you see children saying Wadada, Wadada, to tell you that he is generally accepted by the majority of the people within the state.
So at this point, we have no doubt in our mind. We've already made that promise that we are going to support whomsoever that the governor decides.
Wadada is not just a preferred candidate of the governor. He is the man of the people. Wadada is a grassroots politician.
Chairman, Karu local government area, Barrister Abubakar Aliu Madaki, who appreciates the group's continued support to Governor Abdullahi Sule, says the choice of Wadada is not just a personal decision of the governor, but was done after a series of consultations.
Wadada would be a product that can be easily sold so quickly. And today, we decided to assemble again. And since we've gone for sensitization, he has listened to us, he has gone round, and he has decided. We too have also decided to follow him. And that is why we give it a name, Wadada A.A. Sule has decided.
Now the assignment of the group commences in earnest, as each representative from the 13 local government areas is saddled with the responsibility of campaigning and mobilizing people at grassroots to ensure Senator Ahmed Aliu Wadada emerges as the next governor of Nasarawa State. Blessing Damfulani, NTA News.
Zamfara State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has paraded a 33-year-old suspect for allegedly manufacturing and distributing adulterated fertilizer. The public relations officer of the command, Mansour Muhammad Umar, paraded the suspect alongside exhibits at the command's headquarters in Gusau. Haliri Muhammad reports.
The arrest of the suspected manufacturer of fake fertilizer is part of a renewed effort by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps to combat economic sabotage and protect farmers from counterfeit agricultural products. The NSCDC Public Relations Officer Mansour Muhammad Umar said the suspect was arrested with bags of suspected fake fertilizer already loaded for distribution to retailers and farmers across Zamfara State.
Proactive structures are established to efficiently manage these activities of unlawful manufacturing, sales, and distribution of adulterated products.
Mansour added that 550 bags of the suspected products were recovered during the operation. He said preliminary investigations revealed that the suspect claimed ownership of the products and identified two accomplices named Alhaji Sabu Yusuf and Abdurrahman Ibrahim, who are currently at large.
The State Command, as directed by Commandant Sani Mustafa, shall arraign the suspect before a competent court of law.
According to the command, the suspects were also involved in false labeling of fertilizer products while impersonating Al-Yuma fertilizer, popularly known as Nagari. The NSCDC warned that it has zero tolerance for criminality, impersonation, fraud, and economic sabotage, stressing that anyone found culpable will be prosecuted in accordance with the law. In Gusau, Halil Muhammad, NTA News.
The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has secured full operational licenses to run its medical arms in Medina and Mecca for the 2026 Hajj pilgrimage. Hundreds of Nigerian pilgrims have continued to access health facilities with more than 50 referral cases in both Medina and Mecca. Correspondent Abubakar Akwanga reports.
Several units of the health center are now officially operational, with more than 200 medical personnel across strategic sections of the center, in line with the terms and conditions of the Saudi authority.
The issuance of visa for this year's Hajj is tied to medical certificate of fitness, and that's exactly what we did. And what we did again, before boarding the plane, we did a final screening at the airport with the port health authorities. And to the glory of God, we are here today. That is one. Number two, if we must start our practice, we must be licensed. We have 5 clinics, 2 in Medina and 3 in Mecca.
These medical personnel are divided into 3 shifts, each working towards meeting the growing health demands of pilgrims in the 2 holy cities, with plans to reinforce services during activities in Mina and Arafat.
The Saudi authority told us if we have an emergency, usually we call 997. Okay. Yes, very easy. That is to complement what we are doing.
All the referral cases registered across centers are taken to tertiary health facilities like the King Abdul Aziz and the Saudi National Hospitals for further medical attention, while minor cases are adequately being managed.
A lot come with malaria, upper respiratory tract infection, that's cold and catcher, then body ache, because they always move to Haram. So when they come, you have to say, encourage them, it's good to go for prayers, but you need to rest. You don't go for the 5 daily prayers. You pick the time, and then don't go when the sun is very hot. Then hydration, but body aches, very common, myalgia, but malaria too.
4 deaths have so far been recorded, with all the patients having similar health history of heart-related illnesses, which is part of the 8 health conditions under the ban list of the Saudi authority. From Mecca, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Abubakar Akwanga, NTA News.
And a staff of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Kefi, Gambo Kadurka, has hosted family members, friends and colleagues at the wedding of his daughter and son in a colorful ceremony marked by prayers, goodwill messages and celebration. Correspondent reports that the event, which attracted dignitaries from all walks of life, witnessed the giving of his daughter in marriage as well as reception of a bride for his son Abdurrahman Gambo Kadurko. Details of the report will come your way in our subsequent bulletin. And on that cheering note, we wrap up our package for tonight. But before we go, a recap of the major stories. We reported to you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has advised African leaders to form a common front to enhance intra-Africa trade among nations of the continent. You also heard that members of the Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union has advocated for attractive incentives to address challenges within the academic institutions. Thank you for staying with us. Do enjoy the rest of our programs. Good night.